Welcome to Digital Learning DCA. Myself, Dr. Vijayalakshmi R, working as Assistant Professor in the Department of Mathematics, Maharani Science College for Women, Bengaluru. This session deals up with the problems on isomorphism. So, what is isomorphism? Is homomorphism, which is one to one and on to, is an isomorphism. So, what is homomorphism? Now, a mapping F from group G to G dash, where G consists of non-empty set. Group G consists of non-empty set G with binary operation plus, and group G dash consists of binary operation dot, and the mapping F is defined F as F of G1 plus G2 is equal to F of G1 dot F of G2, where G1, G2 are elements of the group G. The condition is satisfied, then the mapping is said to be a homomorphism. Then for an isomorphism, in addition to that, the mapping F has to be 1 to 1 and onto. So by 1 to 1, what we mean is, if we have F of A is, if we take F of A is equal to F of B, where F of A, F of B are the images of A and B, F of A, F of B are in group G dash. So when F of A is equal to F of B, we have to show that this implies A is equal to B. A and B are elements of group G. This is satisfied, then the mapping F is 1 to 1. And onto, for that we take an image, that is, if F of A belongs to G dash, we say that there exists its pre-image A belonging to G with the function defined with satisfying that condition. Then the function is F is onto. So when F is a homomorphism 1 to 1 and onto, we say the mapping F is an isomorphism. So we shall go to this problem. Let Z comma plus be the additive group of all integers, and H is equal to Z consisting of 1 minus 1 be the multiplicative group. Define F from Z to H by F of Z is equal to 1 if Z is even, minus 1 if Z is odd. Show that F is a homomorphism. What is kernel F is F an isomorphism. So in this we have two groups, that is, one is set of all integers with addition as binary operation, so that is Z comma plus, and the other is H. It consists of only 1 and minus 1, and for this group the binary operation is multiplication. The mapping F of Z is defined such that F of Z takes the value 1 if Z is even, minus 1 if Z is odd. With this mapping we have to show F is a homomorphism. After that we have to find what is kernel of F, and we have to check whether F is an isomorphism. So when we are talking about integers, two cases arise. That is, the integer can be either even or integer can be either odd. So now if we take two integers Z1, Z2, three cases arise. That is, one case is both Z1, Z2 can be even. Other case, both Z1, Z2 can be odd. Third case is any one of them can be even, so the other will be odd. So coming to the first case, if both Z1, Z2 are even, then since sum of two even is again even, Z1 plus Z2 is also even. Now the mapping F of Z takes the value 1 if Z is even. So since Z1 is even, F of Z1 is 1. Z2 is even, so F of Z2 is 1. And again F of Z1 plus Z2. So Z1 plus Z2 is even. So F of Z1 plus Z2 is 1. Now here addition is the binary operation for Z and multiplication is the binary operation for H. So if the mapping has to be homomorphism, then F of Z1 plus Z2 should be equal to F of Z1 dot F of Z2. So here F of Z1 dot F of Z2 is again 1. So LHS is equal to RHS. Therefore F of Z1 plus Z2 is equal to F of Z1 dot F of Z2. So under the condition when both Z1, Z2 are even, the mapping F is homomorphism. Coming to the second case, if both Z1, Z2 are odd, then sum of two odd numbers is even. So Z1 plus Z2 is even. Then f of Z1 is minus 1, f of Z2 is minus 1 since Z1, Z2 are odd. But Z1 plus Z2 is even, so f of Z1 plus Z2 is 1. Now f of Z1 is minus 1, f of Z2 is minus 1. So f of Z1 dot f of Z2 is again plus 1. So from this we can say f of Z1 plus Z2 is equal to f of Z1 dot f of Z2. So under the condition that Z1, Z2 are both odd, the mapping F is again a homomorphism. Coming to the third case, when one of them is even, that is if Z1 is even, Z2 is odd, then sum of odd and even is odd. So Z1 plus Z2 is odd. Since Z1 is even, f of Z1 is 1. Since Z2 is odd, f of Z2 is minus 1. Z1 plus Z2 is odd, so f of Z1 plus Z2 is minus 1. Now apply the condition, f of Z1 plus Z2 is equal to f of Z1 dot f of Z2. F of Z1 is 1, f of Z2 is minus 1, their product will be again minus 1. So the condition of homomorphism is satisfied. Thus in all the three cases, that is when both Z1, Z2 are both even, second case Z1, Z2 are both odd, third case one of them is even. The condition f of Z1 plus Z2 is equal to f of Z1 dot f of Z2 is satisfied. Therefore, f is a homomorphism. Now we have to find the kernel. So kernel of the homomorphism f is set of all z belonging to z such that f of z is equal to 1. Now f of z means it is the image. F of z belongs to h and h consists of only 1 and minus 1. The operation is multiplication. With respect to multiplication, 1 is the identity element. So here we are telling f of z is equal to 1. So we have found the kernel. Next we have to check whether this is an isomorphism. So to check it is isomorphism, first we have to check whether it is 1 to 1 or and on to. If at least 1 is not satisfied, then it is not a bijection and not a isomorphism. So now we shall check for 1 to 1. So consider two elements Z1, Z2. If f of Z1 is equal to Z2 implies Z1 is equal to Z2, then the mapping is 1 to 1. But here, just now, we have discussed about three cases. The case when both are even, both are odd, then f of Z1 will be equal to f of Z2. Because when Z1, Z2 are both even, their f of Z1 is 1, f of Z2 is 1. So from that we can say Z1 is equal to Z2. But then also what we can say is, if you take any two even integers, the two even integers need not be same. They can be different also. Suppose if you take 2, 2 is an even number, 4 is also an even number. Under the mapping defined for any even number, the value is 1. That is f of 2 is 1, f of 4 is 1, f of 6 is 1. But 2 cannot be equal to 4, 2 cannot be equal to 6. So the mapping f is not 1 to 1. Hence, it is not an isomorphism. So in this problem, we have proved the condition for homomorphism and we have found what is the kernel f. And since the mapping is not 1 to 1, we need not check whether it is onto, because out of the two conditions, if one condition is not satisfied, then it cannot be bijection. So there is no need to prove onto. And here I shown that f is not an isomorphism. Coming to the second problem, show that the additive group r comma plus of all real numbers and the multiplicative group r plus comma dot of all positive real numbers are isomorphic under the mapping defined by f of x is equal to e power x for all x belonging to r. So here in this problem, f is a mapping from r comma plus, where r is set of all real numbers. That is, it can be either positive, negative. And the codomain is r plus comma dot. The r plus is the set of only positive real numbers. And here the multiplication is the binary operation. With this, we have to check whether it is an isomorphism. That is, first we have to check whether it is homomorphism 1 to 1 and on to. And the mapping is defined such that f of x is equal to e power x for all x belonging to R. So now we shall check the condition. Consider two elements belonging to, let x and y belong to R. So under the mapping given, f of x is e power x and f of y is also e power y. F of x plus f of y will be equal to e power x plus y. E power x plus y is nothing but e power x into e power y. Then we have f of x, and here multiplication is the binary operation. So it is f of x dot f of y. So e power x dot e power y. So both sides the value will be same, that is f of x plus y is equal to f of x dot f of y. Hence f is a homomorphism. After checking it is a homomorphism, we shall check whether f is a 1 to 1 and on to, and hence we can check whether f is an isomorphism. So to check f is 1 to 1, consider f of x is equal to f of y. F of x is given as e power x, f of y is e power y. So e power x, f of x is equal to f of y. So this implies e power x is equal to e power y. E power x is equal to e power y can be written as e power x divided by e power y is equal to 1. In the denominator we have e power y. 1 over e power y is nothing but e power minus y. So in the numerator we will be getting e power x into e power minus y, that is e power x minus y is equal to 1. And 1 can be written as e power 0. So equating the powers, that is we have e power x minus y is equal to e power 0. Both sides we have exponential base. So from this what we can say is x minus y is equal to 0. X minus y is equal to 0 implies x is equal to y. Therefore f is 1 to 1. Now we have to prove f is on to. So let y belong to R plus. Consider f of log y to base e, that is equal to e log y. Exponential logarithm or inverse functions. So e power log y is nothing but y. Therefore, for all y belonging to R plus, that is the codomain, there exists its pre-image, that is log y to base e, y is e belongs to R, such that f of log y to base e is equal to y. Therefore, f is on to, hence f is a isomorphism. So in this problem, we have shown f is homomorphism, f is 1 to 1 and on to, hence the mapping defined by f of x is equal to e power x is an isomorphism. Coming to third problem, show that f from g to g dash defined by f of x is equal to cos x plus I sin x is a homomorphism. Find kernel f. If f is an isomorphism where g is a group of all real numbers with respect to addition and g dash is a group of all non-zero complex numbers with respect to multiplication. So in this problem, mapping is from f from g to g dash, where g is group of all real numbers and binary operation is addition, whereas codomain g dash consists of non-zero complex numbers with respect to multiplication as binary operation. And the mapping is f of x is equal to cos x plus I sin x. We have to show that this mapping f of x is homomorphism and then find what is kernel f. So we shall check whether f is a homomorphism. So we shall solve this. So given f of x is equal to cos x plus I sin x, f of y is equal to cos y plus I sin y. We are taking two elements f of x and f of y. We are taking x and y belonging to g. So we have written what is f of x and f of y. Since addition is binary operation for g, we shall see what will be f of x plus y. F of x plus y is equal to cos of x plus y plus I sin x plus y. And multiplication is binary operation for g dash. So we shall see what will be f of x dot f of y. So that will be equal to cos x plus I sin x into cos y plus I sin y. Now multiply and simplify and write. So this will be equal to cos x cos y minus sin x sin y plus I times cos x sin y plus sin x cos y. So we have two real and two imaginary quantities. So what the real quantity we have is cos x cos y minus sin x sin y. I square is minus 1. So we get cos x cos y minus sin x sin y, which is nothing but cos of x plus y. Then for the imaginary quantity, what we are getting is I times sin x cos y plus cos x sin y. So this is nothing but sin of x plus y. So f of x dot f of y is nothing but cos of x plus y plus I sin x plus y. Here we are using cos a plus b formula, sin a plus b formula. Now from this what we can observe is f of x plus y is equal to f of x dot f of y. Since the condition is satisfied, f is a homomorphism. Now we shall find what is kernel f. Kernel f is set of all x which belonging to G such that f of x is equal to 1. Under the definition of kernel, this f of x will be equal to the identity element of the codomain. Now codomain is G dash. Here the binary operation is multiplication. So with respect to multiplication, 1 is the identity. So kernel f is set of all x belonging to G such that f of x is 1. But our f of x is nothing but cos x plus I sin x. Therefore, cos x plus I sin x is equal to 1. And we know that cos 2n pi is 1, sin 2n pi is 0 for all values of n. Therefore, we can say that x is 2n pi. Because here we have cos x plus I sin x is equal to 1. There is no imaginary quantity. So we have to choose the value of x such that cos x will be 1, sin x will be 0. So we get x is 2n pi. So this is the kernel. Hence we can say that kernel f is the cyclic subgroup generated by 2 pi. Now here to check whether f is an isomorphism, we have to check whether f is 1 to 1. Now the mapping is f of x is equal to cos x plus I sin x. So for 1 to 1, f of x is equal to f of y should imply x is equal to y. F of x is cos x plus I sin x. Cos y will be, f of y will be cos y plus I sin y. Two complex numbers are equal means we have to equate both the real and imaginary parts. That is, this will be equal provided cos x is equal to cos y and sin x is equal to sin y. So now, since x is not equal to y, this condition will not be satisfied. So f is not 1 to 1, hence f is not an isomorphism. In this problem, what we have done is we have used the definition of homomorphism and definition of kernel of homomorphism, and we have found that f is not 1 to 1, so it is not an isomorphism. Next problem, show that f from G to G defined by f of x is equal to 2 power x is not a homomorphism. What about its kernel? And is f an isomorphism? Here G is the multiplicative group of non-zero real numbers. Here f is a mapping from G to G. Both domain, codomain are the same set. And here the binary operation is multiplication. And G consists of non-zero real numbers. So take any two elements xy belonging to G. Under the mapping f of x is equal to 2 power x. F of x is 2 power x. F of y is 2 power y. So consider f of xy. F of xy is 2 power xy. And f of x is 2 power x. F of y is 2 power y. F of x into f of y is 2 power x into 2 power y, that is 2 power x plus y. So what we have got is 2 power xy, and other side we have got 2 power x plus y. Both are not equal. So we say f of xy is not equal to f of x dot f of y. Therefore, f is not a homomorphism. And since f is not a homomorphism, kernel f is not defined and it is not an isomorphism. So now what we can understand from here is only when the mapping is homomorphism, then only we can find the kernel of the homomorphism. If the mapping is not a homomorphism, there is no need to find kernel, and only when the mapping is homomorphism, then only we can check whether the mapping is isomorphism or not. In this case, the mapping F is not isomorphism. So there is no need to find what is kernel F. And there is no need to check whether the mapping is an isomorphism. So this we have to remember. Only when the mapping is homomorphism, then only the kernel exists. And then only we have to check whether the mapping is an isomorphism or not. Coming to the next problem. Here, let f from G to G dash be a mapping defined by f of square matrix A0, 0, 0 and the value of that is equal to A, where G is set of all 2 cross 2 matrices A0, 0, 0 such that A is not equal to 0 and A belongs to R. With respect to multiplication of matrices and G dash, the group of all non-zero real numbers with respect to multiplication, show that F is an isomorphism and find its kernel. So in this problem, the group G consists of 2 cross 2 matrices wherein only one element is non-zero. All the remaining 3 elements are 0. And the codomain G dash consists of the group of all non-zero real numbers with respect to multiplication. So both sides multiplication is the binary operation. Now we shall check whether the mapping is homomorphism. So now consider two matrices belonging to G. Let it be A and B. So let matrix A is equal to A1 0 0 0. Matrix B is equal to A2 0 0 0. We have considered two matrices. Then multiply the two matrices and find what is AB. So AB is nothing but the square matrix A1 A2 0 0 0. Then we have to check whether the mapping is homomorphism, that is f of AB. If it is equal to f of A dot f of B, then the mapping is homomorphism. So now f of AB we shall find. The mapping f is defined such that f of A0 0 0 is equal to A. Now AB is A1 A2 0 0 0. So f of A1 AB will be equal to A1 A2 and f of A is f of A1 0 0, that is A1. F of B is square matrix A2 0 0 0, that is A2. So f of A B is A1 A2, f of A into f of B is again A1 A2. Both are same. So we say f of AB is equal to f of A dot f of B. Hence f is a homomorphism. After checking f is a homomorphism, we can find what is the kernel. So we apply the definition of kernel and we say kernel f is set of all A belonging to G such that f of A is equal to 1. Here 1 is the identity element of G dash because G dash consists of all non-zero real numbers and binary operation is multiplication. So we shall find what is this f of A is equal to 1. So matrix A is kernel F is nothing but the matrix consisting of 1 0 0 0. In this case we have found F is homomorphism and we have found F is what is the kernel. Then we have to check F is 1 to 1. We consider f of A is equal to f of B. Here we have found what is f of A, f of B. So f of A is A1, f of B is A2. So we get A1 is equal to A2. A1 is equal to A2 again implies A is equal to B. So now f of A is equal to f of B implies A is equal to B. So f is 1 to 1. Now to show it is on to corresponding to every non-zero real number A in the codomain, there exists a matrix, square matrix A0 0 0 in the domain such that f of A000 is A. So the mapping is satisfied. So we say f is onto. Thus, f is 1 to 1 onto homomorphism and f is an isomorphism. In this problem, we have first checked whether the matrix, whether the given mapping is homomorphism. Then we have checked for the isomorphism. That is, we have checked whether f satisfies 1 to 1 and onto. Since it is satisfying, f is an isomorphism. So from these problems, what we understand is only when the mapping f is a homomorphism, we can find what is the kernel of homomorphism, and whether we can check whether f is isomorphism. So we shall see again what is the definition of homomorphism. We have two groups, G comma plus and G dash comma dot. F is a mapping from G to G dash defined by f of G1 plus G2 is equal to f of G1 dot G2. If this condition is satisfied, then we say the mapping f is a homomorphism. If it is not satisfied, means f is not a homomorphism. Only when it is satisfied, we can find only when f is a homomorphism, we can find what is the kernel f. And for isomorphism, in addition to homomorphism, the mapping f has to be 1 to 1 and onto. So here, while finding the kernel, we are using the formula kernel f is equal to set of all A, that is the element belonging to domain, such that its image is equal to the identity element of the codomain. This is how we find the kernel of homomorphism. So in all these problems, we have in some cases f is a homomorphism, in some case f is not a homomorphism. And these are some references for further study.